Another lathe we use at GosfordF&M is the Hafco Metal Master machine. These are a slightly bigger machine than the Colchester Champion lathe, but they still work pretty much the same way. There are a few little differences between them, so we're going to quickly run through them. Number one, you'll notice that the spindle nose on the front of the spindle on these machines is a lot larger. They actually carry a bigger chuck, and as a result the chuck's quite heavy, and you need to take care when you're actually installing and removing the chuck from the spindle nose. We do have a small engine hoist available in the workshop to assist you if you are struggling, but do not be afraid to ask for help if you need it. Also, these machines do not have as big a speed range that we have on our other machines, but we still have the same sort of setup. This part of the machine, top section, is used to control the spindle speed. The levers below go down through here to the quick change gearbox. The controls for these machines, so we have our safety switch, we have a jog switch, we can turn the machine on or off, and we have a pump switch for our coolant pump. Similar sort of setup with the carriage. We have our saddle, cross slide, compound slide, tool post. One of the things you need to be careful of when you're moving the compound slide on these machines is to loosen the compound slide off. You need to wind back the compound slide and ensure that you loosen off the 3 cap screws located at these 3 positions. If you don't do that, most people forget to undo this one, and as a result they cannot move or turn the compound slide on the machine. Another thing that's very different with these machines is we have down here a lever which allows us to select the position of the feed the power being applied to the feed of the machine. We have a down position which is associated with our longitudinal feed, central position which actually disengages the feed and allows us to use the clasp nut so we can do screw cutting, and an upward position which we can engage to allow us to use the cross feed of the machine. Note, these machines also have an oil indicator on the side of the apron. It's important that you actually look at that and ensure that your machine does have sufficient oil in it. Brakes on these machines located underneath the swarf tray, and we also have our start, stop and reverse lever at the end of our carriage. It is important to note that these machines do not use a clutch system like the Colchesters, and when we actually turn the machine off, we need to take care to allow it to stop before we transition it over to reverse. If you don't do that, you can actually trip or blow the fuses to the machine. Once again, quick rundown of the machines. You'll be given a lot more detail on the use of these machines by your teacher. This is just to be used as a refresher.